Hello everybody, I'm JP from JP's Aviation and welcome back to another video. Today we will be doing the first installment of my new series of Rhode Island T.F. Green International Airport. Today's update will take place around 6 a.m. so this is still morning time of the airport when things are just getting underway. Right now almost every gate is full except for the one right there. And so yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, so starting off at the end of the terminal at the American side, here we have an American Airlines Airbus A319, and he came in from Charlotte last night around midnight, and he will be heading out to Chicago O'Hare this morning. And here we have an American Eagle CRJ 700. He arrived in from Washington DC last night at around 1 a.m. and he'll be heading back out there shortly when the gate gets attached to him. And here we have a JetBlue A320, which will be heading out to Fort Lauderdale. Moving over to United Seoul mainline operation out of TF Green International Airport is this United A319, which will be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. Now this plane arrives in really late at night, like most of these planes have, and then leaves wicked early in the morning. The other three operations that United operate are Newark, Washington, and Chicago O'Hare. All of those three are on United Express. This is the only one on mainline, so United's only mainline route is to Chicago O'Hare, but that's also supplemented with United Express. And here's this Breeze Airways Airbus A220. This one will be heading out to Jacksonville. Breeze Airways has a huge operation out of Providence now. They operate a ton of flights each morning. Just looking now, the next plane will be heading to Orlando. We'll switch to that. They operate to Norfolk, Virginia, Sarasota, Florida, Tampa, Florida, and Pittsburgh. These are all morning flights, so they have a pretty big operation. They also have a few destinations that they only do once or twice a week, which are right now Los Angeles and Denver, so maybe I'll feature those in the next update. But the Denver flight is a red-eye flight. It arrives in like at 6 a.m, which is the time of this update, but I think that's only a Saturday flight. And then as mentioned previously, here is this Breeze Airways Airbus A220, which will be heading out to Orlando. Now it's really exciting to see how Breeze is expanding at Providence. They have a few A220s based here. We used to only get the E190 and the E195, but as those are kind of phasing out of the fleet, we've grown to be a big A220 base here at Providence, and again, that's really exciting to see. And here's this Delta Airbus A321, which will be heading out to Atlanta Hartsfield Jackson. Delta usually operates the A320 on this route, but during the summer they upgrade it to the A321, and they upgrade the Detroit route to an A320 from a 717. Moving on to the last two aircraft at the terminal for today's update are two Southwest 737-700s. This one in the new livery is made by Panda Models and will be heading out to Baltimore. And then in the back and in focus now is in the Canyon Blue livery. This is probably one of my favorite models that I have, so although I think almost every Southwest aircraft is in the new livery, I do like to throw this Canyon Blue one in sometimes just because it's my favorite model. And he will be heading out to Chicago Midway. And the last plane for today's update is this FedEx 757. This one was made by ngmodels and is another one of my favorite models. He just arrived in from Memphis and is taxiing over to the cargo gates. The other cargo flight that we get at TF Green is the UPS 757. I just don't have one. I would have featured it if I did have one. Thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. The next TF Green Airport update will be out this time next month, so be sure to be on the lookout for that, and a new video next week. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time on JP's Aviation. Goodbye.